Hello guys, welcome back to Connor's Outdoor Activities. Hope you're all good. Today I'm out sea fishing again. I'm fishing with Mr Waterside from Waterside for Adventures. And we're down Kessingland today. Well, tonight it's now 5 to 7, so we're going to give it a good old go, fish into the night, and we'll just see how it goes from there. The tide is now on the ebb. I've got one rod out at the moment. I've got all sorts of baits with me. I've got fresh lug, fresh rag, mackerel, squid, prawns, all sorts of stuff really. So right, I've got the first rod set up. Just going to show you what rig I'm going to be putting on the other rod. Here we are. If I can get it untangled. Oh. Sorry guys, we just got a bit of a tangle on it. What's going on? Right, so here's the rig. So we got a... Oh, Mr Waterside has got a bite. Pretty good. Right. So we've got a 6-ounce weight with a clip on it. A green lead line, then up to some beads. Then red snood line. Up to I think it's a size 1/0 hook. And underneath we carry on up the leader. If I can get this untangled, it's being a bit annoying. Then we got another snood coming off it further up. It's a bit of old lugworm from a previous session. And up there we got the swivel. So yeah, that's pretty much. I'll show you the rig on the other rod in a minute. We got a mackerel bait on there at the moment. That's a 1-hook flapper with a 3/0 hook on it. Right. So let's spin you around and show you what's going on. Well guys, this is where we are. This is where we're fishing. Left hand rod is out there, as you can see. 1-hook flapper with a mackerel bait on it. The right hand rod isn't set up yet because I'm now rigging that up. I've just shown you the rig, the 2-hook flapper, that's the one that's going on there, the one I just showed you. To my left I've got Mr Waterside from Waterside for Adventures. He's got 2 rods out at the moment. I think he's going to put another one out, or maybe another 2, so that's pretty good. He's now rigging up his rigs and stuff, and then around there we got lower stuff and pike field before you get to lower stuff there, and then yep, lower stuff around there. And then here you got like sort of like a hilly bit you have to walk through. Right, so this is where we are. This is where we're. This is what it's like round here. There you go, look. I'll get out in a bit and show you around so you can sort of see what the area is like. Yeah, so we ain't got a bad look and see, it ain't too bad. It's on the ebb, that's not flat calm, but it's not too choppy, so it should be alright. Yep, so it's now 7 o'clock. Let's see how we get on, and hopefully guys I'll be able to come back to the camera, hopefully with a fish to show. Here we go guys, here's what's round us. There's the rods here. That's that. That's up that way. There's a few people up there just walking about. And then we go up there. We go up here, is what we've got. So we got the sluice up there. You can probably see a building just over there, a brick building, that's the sluice. We got the caravan park here. We got all houses up there and more caravans. Sort of camper van type things. And then we go round and we got the waterfront just over there somewhere. The waterfront just over there, and the sailor's home there, the pub, probably see it, just there, that building there, and then yep, sailor's home and waterfront over there. Got the boats here, And we got the cliffs up there. And all the way along to Pakefield. So pretty much that is what we've got here. There you go. This is us fishing. Right guys, it's now 10 to 8. First couple of casts, I ain't had nothing at the moment. Not even a bite yet, but Mr Waterside to the left of me had 3 whitings, so but he's using rag at the moment, I think, so I've switched over to lug on the left hand rod now, just see if that gets anything. But bit slow my end at the moment, but he's only right next to me, so it seems a bit strange, but we'll just see how we get on. I think I'm going to have one worm with, I'm going to have one rod with worm bait on and one with fish bait on. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, no fish my end at the moment, but Mr Waterside has had 3 whitings, so that's pretty good. Let's hope that we can start catching a few, and we'll go from there really. It's now 10 to 8. Just trying a bit of lug on the left hand rod, see if that does anything. Be dark soon, I'd have thought. It's getting to that time of day when the sun is now starting to set. So all we can do really, guys, is just keep chucking the baits in the water and we'll go from there really. Right guys, it's now 8:05. Now going to go and give the left hand rod a look. Let's go and have a look. Well, nothing there guys, nothing. Empty hook. Right, so now we've got to get baited up again. No time to get another worm on. Right, that's the size worm I'm putting on. That sort of thing. Nice lug worm. There you go. Right. There you go. Oh. Right, so let's get that worm on there, get that back out there, and see if we can get the blank out of the way. Here we go, guys. First fish of the session. There he is. First fish. Whiting. There you go. Got him on fresh lug. Not too bad. There you go. First fish of the session. A whiting. Oh. Yeah, there's a whiting. First fish of the session. There you go. Oh, yeah, we'll get him back in. So, that's the blank out of the way. It's now nearly 8:30, so that's pretty good. Right, let's get some more bait out there and see if we can find any more. Well, there we are, guys. First fish of the session. It's a whiting. Not too bad. Right, so we've got another lug back on there. It's back out there. It's now 8:30. Just cast it back out into the same spot, sort of roughly. Now let's see if we can find some more, guys. That was caught on fresh lug on the 1-hook flapper, on the left-hand rod. So what we can do is just keep trying and see what turns up next. It's now starting to get dark. It probably looked quite light on the camera, but that is starting to get dark. So we'll keep chucking the baits out there and hopefully we'll keep finding some fish, hopefully. Well guys, it's near enough dark. As you can see, the light is now starting to dissipate. Only the one whiting still, but we're still out here trying. Gonna have to get my light set up in a minute. I've got my table there near the right leg of the rod rest, as you can probably see. So I'm gonna get that on there in a bit. And I reckon the next time I come back, that'll be dark. I'm getting a couple of bites on the left hand rod. I had a big old bite on the right hand rod, but that didn't come to nothing, so that's a bit of a shame, but never mind. But hopefully soon we'll be finding some more fish, guys. At the moment I'm using fresh lug on the left hand rod and squid and mackerel on the right hand at the moment. It's a little bit slow for me at the moment, but let's just hope once that gets completely dark I'll start catching a few more. But at least we didn't blank, that's the main thing. At least we had a fish, that's what it's all about. Right. So let's keep on fishing and see what happens. Here we go guys, it's now dark, it's now 9:25, and we've got another fish. Here it is. Only a little one, but it's a fish. I had a little whiting. We just make him a little bit duller, he's a bit bright. Ooh, there you go. Another whiting. There he is. Definitely a whiting. Got him on mackerel. So there you go, another whiting. That's 2 whiting for me so far. Oh, well, a bit slow for me, but never mind. It's just about having fun. Oh, whoa, come here. There you go. Mr Whiting. Right, one more look. There you go. Right, let's get him back. So yeah, it's now 9:30. So let's get some more bait back on there. That was on the 2-hook flapper rig. That had mackerel and squid on it. So let's get it baited up and get it back out there, guys. Well, there we are, guys. It's now 10 to 10. Still no fish since I last spoke to you. It's gone a little bit quiet again. So a couple of whiting so far, a bit slow for me, but let's just hope that there'll be some fish come in and we'll be catching a few. Well, a few more. Left hand rod has got fresh lug on it and the right hand rod has got a little mini squid and a strip of mackerel fillet, so we aren't sort of doing too bad. Sort of putting the baits on and chucking them out there, sort of all you can do really, and I'm trying all different distances. The left hand one is sort of at range and the right hand one is close in. So all we can do, guys, is just keep chucking the baits out there and see what happens. I'll just zoom in a little bit, just take it a little bit closer. there you go. So yeah, that's the rods. We've got our light set up. So that'd be nice if Mr Bass come along, but all we can do is keep trying, guys. Right guys, I'm back again. It's now 25 past 10 and we got another fish, a little baby doggy. Look at him. Tiny little doggy. Size of him. Oh, come here, mate. Look at him, that little tiny doggy. Dogfish, there you go. Only a little baby one, but fish is a fish. So that's 2 white and a doggy so far. For me. He was caught on ragworm, that one. There you go then. Look at that little dogfish, tiny, isn't he? I ain't caught one that tiny for a while. There he is. There we go, a little dogfish. Right, let's get him back in. Get some more bait on the hook and get that back out there, guys. Well, there we are, guys. That's the left hand rod out there again with another ragworm bait on. So that's 2 white and a doggy so far. What a tiny little doggy. He was only little, but it's alright, a fish is a fish. Yep. That's the first ragworm I put on, and I got a bite straight away, so that must be the best bait of the night. So I'll keep putting that on and we'll just see what happens. Right hand rod, I still got mackerel and squid on it. The time is now 25 to 11, so it's getting fairly late, but I've had a few fish, so that's the main thing. As long as I ain't blank, that's the main thing. So yeah, I hope you're all keeping well. At least now we ain't got darkness for too long. We've only got it for like, I don't know, from about 9 PM till about 5, so about 8 hours. There ain't too much darkness now. So yeah, the rods today, what are on there, they're both the Mitchell rods. If you go back in my channel, you'll see what what rods I use. They're the ones I use on pretty much most sessions. Most places I fish, I use them. And the reels are the same. The left hand one is a Witchwood Riot 55S with 25-pound Sonic line, and the right hand one is a Sonic SKS Black 8000 reel with 20-pound Ultima line. And the hooks in that are, most of them are Camazans. I think the one on the one at Flapper is a Camazan 3.0. That's what I'm using on that. Right. So let's just see if we can get some more bites and find some more fish. There we are, guys, we're still at it. It's now 20 past 11. Still nothing since I last spoke to you all. I'm trying different baits, fresh lug, fresh rag, frozen blacks, bit of bluey as well. I've been trying that, but haven't found any more fish at the moment. But we'll keep chucking the baits out there and hopefully we'll it might be a nice bass turn out. That'd be nice, but all we can do is keep trying. So yeah, we're just trying our best to just catch a few, really. That's all we can try and do, and we'll see if we can catch a few more. So it's not too bad. I've had a couple of white and a doggy so far, so it's been a bit slow for me, but not too bad. At least I've caught, that's the main thing. Right, let's see if we can find some more fish, guys. Right guys, it's now midnight. we're still fishing away. We got low tide in about half an hour. It's gone very slow for both of us now. We ain't caught a fish for probably, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes now. It's gone pretty slow. I reckon that's because we're getting near the bottom of the tide, I reckon. That's probably what's happening. I'm trying all sorts of different bits, fresh lug and frozen black. So I've got frozen black on the right one this time, but can't seem to get a bite at the moment, and neither can Mr Waterside next to me. So I think that might just be how it is for maybe the next hour, until that start moving again, until the water start coming back towards us, and hopefully the fish will come back in and we'll start getting a few again. But that's gone pretty dead at the moment. Yeah, with the baits I've caught my fish on at the moment, I've had one whiting on mackerel, I've had one on fresh lug, and I've had one on fresh rag. So 3 different baits have caught fish. But we're still trying to see what happened. Hopefully you can see the rods alright. I think you can. Yep, looks good to me. Yep, all we can do is just keep putting the old bait on and keep launching it out there. The left hand one is, I sort of got that at distance. Again this time I thought I'd try another one at distance. And the right hand one is just right close in, hoping for a bass on black lug, but I don't know, we'll just see. That's how I normally do it. I normally have one right out there and one closer in, but this time of year it's normally sort of more close in fishing, unless you're going for smooth hounds and rays, because you get the odd bass about, don't you, and they're normally known to be right close in. But saying that, sometimes they can be at distance, so just depends, I guess. Right, so let's see if we can get some more fish. Hopefully that old tip will be banging about and that'll be a nice big fish on the end of it. Let's keep our fingers crossed, guys. Right guys, it's now 1:45. Been a bit slow. We're now dead on low tide and we've got another whiting. So there you go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There you go, another whiting. There he is. Got him on black lug. Frozen black lug, guys. There you go, another fish. Been a bit slow for about an hour now, nearly an hour and a half sort of thing. But let's just hope they come back on the feed. There you go, right, let's spin him round. Another whiting. Give us a second. There, that's better. There he is. Another whiting. Right, let's get him back in. So there you go, that's another whiting. That's 3 whiting and a doggy. So not so bad. Right guys, let's get some more bait out there and see if we can find some more. Tide is pretty much now on the turn, I should think. So hopefully that'll get better as it starts to flood again. Well, there we are, guys. That's the right end rod back out there. That's the one what we just caught the whiting on. We caught the whiting on black lug, so I put another black lug on there. That's frozen black lug, not fresh, because I didn't have any fresh today, so I had to get frozen. So that's what I'm using. We've got frozen black lug on one hook and a little mini squid on the other. I'll just about run out of mini squid, so I've got to get another packet out of my bag what I got here, and just cut them up and use them. But saying that, you can probably get about 3 to 4 baits out of one of them medium-sized squid, so we'll just see how it goes. We'll put we'll cut them into strips and put them on and see how that works out. Right, the time is now 5 to 1, so let's sit back, watch the rods, and hopefully guys there'll be another fish turn up soon. Well guys, it's 10 to 2, we're still fishing, got 2 rods out there as you can see. This is the setup. There you go, look. Got the old reels, SKS Sonic and Mitchell catch. Gone a bit quiet at the moment, haven't had a fish in a while. But here's the reels in it. That's a Witchwood reel, let me just show you. There you go, look. It's got a Sonic line on that one, and we got Ultima line on that one. These are both Mitchells. And then we're there, look. We've got an Ian Gold's tripod on there. Oh, wrong way. There you go. Ian Gold's, look. There you go. That's where we are. Not getting a lot of bites at the moment, but let's hope it's going to improve. Now that the tide should be starting to flood soon. Well, that should be flooding now. I reckon that is. Right, so hopefully guys, fingers crossed, pretty soon we're going to see a nice old knock on the rod and there's going to be a fish waiting there. So hopefully guys, we'll be back soon with a fish to show. Well, here we are guys, this is the array of bait we got tonight. Some ragworm, some lugworm, there you go, bit of lug, some mackerel, and then over this side I got some squid and some prawns and some bluey in the bag all wrapped up. So that's what we got here, in the way of fresh baits. There you go. He's escaping, look. Right. Let's see if we can start getting a few bites. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed guys, we're going to start getting a few bites. That's the plan anyway. Right guys, it's now 5 to 3. Here we go, 5 to 3, and we got another fish. There you go, another whiting. Not too bad. Not massive, but better than nothing. There you go. Another whiting, just spinning round. If I can grab hold of him. He's wriggling about. There you go. Another whiting. There you go guys. Definitely a whiting, he ain't got nothing under his chin, unfortunately. It would be nice to get a codlin, but never mind, a whiting will do. That's alright. Right, let's get him back in guys. Mr. Whiting. Yep, so that's that done. Right, I'm going to get another ragworm on there. That was caught on a ragworm on the single hook flapper. Right, so let's get that back out there and see if we can find any more guys. Right guys, it's now 20 to 4. We got another whiting on. Come here. Come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm just trying to pick him up guys, he's not letting me. There you go. Another whiting. In comes another one. There you go. There he is. He was caught on ragworm on the one hook flapper, on the single hook rig. Oh, 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 he's nearly falling out of my hands. There you go. Oh, oh. A bit wriggly, this one. I haven't had one wriggly as this for a long while because he's not sitting still. And there you go, guys. A whiting. Yeah, it's now nearly 4 AM, so being a pretty long session, but that's pretty good. Right. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There you go, guys. Right, let's get him back. Right, so that's not too bad. Let's get some more bait on the hook. And we'll just, pretty much all we can do is just hopefully keep getting a few more fish. But we'll just have to see what happens. Right, guys. Just reeled in the right hand rod. That's the one with the 2-hook flapper on. And we got Mr Bass. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here he is. Well, there you go, guys. A bass, that. There you go. Mr Bass. It's not a massive fish, but that'll do. Well chuffed for that. Pretty good. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bit wriggly. Come here, mate. They're quite spiky, these are, so you've got to be a little bit careful. But there you go. There's the bass. Not too bad. Right, let's spin him round. Come here. Come here, man. Whoa. There you go, guys. A bass. There you go. Right, let's get him back in. But there you go, that's a bass. Not too bad. Right, there you go, guys. Right, let's get some more bait out there. See what happened next. Right, guys, it's now 25 past 4. It's now starting to get light slightly. So we've been here all night. Right, we got 2 fish this time. We've got a little baby whiting. There you go. Look at him. Got a little baby one. There you go. Whoa. Spin him round, there you go. There he is. Right. That's him. And I'll show you the other one. He ain't massive either, but he's a little bit bigger. There you go. Another whiting. There you go, that'll do. Not too bad. It's now starting to get light slightly, so that's good. Not too bad. Right. There you go. Just spin him round. There you go. Another whiting. So that's 2 whiting. Let me just prove to you all that that's 2. There you go. Look. 2 whiting. Right. Let's get them back in, guys. So not going too bad. It's now 25 past 4. Now slightly getting light. So these 2 were caught on the 2-hook flapper rig with ragworm and lug. Yeah, fresh lug and fresh rag. So right, let's get them back in. Right, guys, I just reeled in the left-hand rod. Had a good old bite on it, and we got another bass on. So it's not so bad. Let me just show you. It's a bit wriggly, but I'll show you. Another bass, 2 bass. Not too bad. Alright, any? Got his fin up and everything. Look. There you go, look. Another bass. The reason I'm holding him here is because he's got really sharp bits on his gills. That's why I'm holding him where I am. But yeah, there he is. Another bass. Spin him round. Grrr. There you go. There you go, guys. That's 2 bass. Not too bad. As I say, it's getting light now, so it's pretty good. So let's get some more bait on there and see if we can find some more fish. Here we are, guys. Here's the sunrise over Kessingland Beach. Well, over the sea at Kessingland, I mean. The sunrise. Here we are. Getting light now. That looks lighter on the camera than what it is, but it's definitely getting light, guys. Definitely getting light. Lovely. We ain't done so bad. Had a couple of bass, several whiting, and a doggy, so not too bad. This is where we are. There's Mr Waterside, he's got his 2 rods out and I've got my 2 rods out, and there's my bivvy. This is Ross this way. That's up that way. You've got pike field and all that round that way. So right. That's the sunrise over Kessingland. There we go, guys. It's now 5:20. We're still fishing. No more fish at the moment, but we're pretty much run out of bait. I think I've got about 3 lug left and about 4 rags, so we're getting a bit burnt out on bait, but I've got plenty of frozen, but I don't seem to be catching a lot on that, so but never mind. We'll see how long them worms last. Probably not long, but we'll just see. I'm sort of saving them as much as I can, sort of thing. Just putting sort of little tiny baits on. Yeah, it's now 5:20. There's a lovely sunrise in the background, as you can probably see, in front of the rods, which is pretty nice. Yep. We had a couple of bass and several whiting and a doggy, so not been too bad. Not been a bad session at all, really. Been pretty decent. So yeah, we'll just use up this bait and that'll be about it, I should think. There's a few people now coming down the beach, walking their dogs and stuff. Not many, but there's the odd few. Up the other end of the beach towards Pakefield End. But yeah, it's not a bad morning. So right, let's see how long we can get on with these worms, and we'll go from there, really. Right, guys, just reeled in the right end rod. That's the one with the 2-hook flapper on, and we've got a little whiting. There you go. Only a little one, but caught him on Ragworm. There you go. Still got a bit of lugworm in his mouth. No, he ain't, ragworm, sorry. That's what he was caught on, there you go. Little whiting. So there you go. You've got a lovely sunrise in the background, which is lovely. So there you go, guys, let's get him back in. Before he wriggles everywhere. Right, so the time is now 5:30. Let's get him back in the water and use up the last of these worms. Right guys, we're still fishing. It's now 5 to 6. Yep, we're still fishing. Got the rods out. Sorry about the sun glaring in your face. I can't really do a lot about that, to be honest. But yeah, we're still out here fishing. At least now we can see what we're doing a bit better. On the left hand one, I've got 2 little fresh lug on the 3/0 hook, the single hook flapper. And on the right hand rod, I've got a 2 hook flapper on there. Yep, that's got the 2 hook flapper rig on it with a rag on the bottom hook and a bit of mackerel on the top hook. So not doing too bad. Mr Waterside just pulled in a whiting, so that's pretty good. Right, I better go and reel in and I'll see what's on the end. So let's see what happens. Hopefully there'll be a fish on the end, guys. Right guys, we're now reeling in the last cast, so after I reel these in, that'll be it. Had a pretty good session. Got here about 6 last night. Fished all night and it's now 5 to 7, so about 12-13 hour session, so that'll do me. Right, so let me go and reel them in and we'll see if we got anything for the final time of the session. Nothing on that one, guys. Let's go and check the other one. Well guys, nothing on that one either, so no more fish in this session. No more fish in this session, guys. That is it. Right, let me go and get that rig off there, dismantle the rods, and then I'll be back. Well guys, that's it. Just got to pack away the old rod rest. I'll do that now actually, so I don't forget it. Right guys, that's absolutely everything packed away. So guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Yep, this session we were at Kessingland Beach. So we had a pretty good session. I had several whiting, a doggy, 2 bass. Yeah, and that's it. So, weren't too bad. So everyone, I want to thank you all very much for watching. And I'll speak to you all on the next one guys. So take care, tight lines in your own fishing, all the best, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now. Thanks for watching.